continues on, and of course the chorus goes, I can feel you breathe, it's watching over me, suddenly I'm melting into you. Alright, beautiful song. Breathe by Faith Hill. I always love the chords in this song. This is one of those songs that you could do on piano, guitar, or pretty much anything. It's going to sound good. This is for my boy Frankie. This was him and his wife Jules' wedding song, so this one's for you guys. So as always, I'm going to break this song down in parts, and I broke it down in 3, and they pretty much just repeat, but they do a couple things different, and I'll show you how they end, as always. So let's just go through this. So part 1 is that intro. So, of course, the chords are an A minor 7, and they're picking it on guitar, but that's an A. That's a C chord, an A minor 7. Remember those? An A minor 7 is a C chord above an A bass, as long as the A is on the bottom. So that's an A minor 7. Then a G over B, then a C sus2, then G over B again, then A minor 7, G over B, and then C sus2, and then they do a C add 9. Or I just say add D, but it's basically you're adding a 9. You're adding a D to the C. So here's part 1. I'll just do it slow without saying anything. Here we go. So you're adding that E on the D, on the C to the C chord. I'm sorry, you're adding the D to the C chord. It's an A minor 7, G over B, C sus2, G over B, A minor 7, G over B, C sus2, and then C add 9. They're saying, but C add D. You're basically adding a D to the C chord. Do it here. So let me just do part 1 without saying anything. Here we go. That's it. That's part 1. So here we go. Part 2 is the verse. I can feel the magic floating in. Being with you gets me that way. So basically, but he doesn't do they just keep going. But it stays on the C the second time around, the C sus2. So let's do this, the verse. So let me just do the verse right from the I can feel the magic floating in the air. So right here it's A minor 7, G over B, C sus2, G over B, A minor 7, G over B, C sus2, and that stays there. It doesn't do it just goes. And then back to the A minor 7. So it doesn't come down to the G over B on the second line. It goes, it stays on the C sus2, then right back. I can watch the sunlight dance across your face. Now it stays on the A minor 7. Never been this swept away. And then D sus2 to D. And then it goes right back to the next verse. All my thoughts, A minor 7. All my thoughts just seem to settle on the breeze. So it's those same chords. So the chords on part 2, I can feel that is an A minor 7. G over B, C sus2, G over B, A minor 7, G over B, C sus2, A minor 7, G over B, C sus2, G over B, A minor 7, and then D sus2, and then that's it. And then it goes into the second verse. Those same chords. All my thoughts just seem to settle on the breeze when I'm lying wrapped up in your arms. They hold the C sus2 then. The whole world just fades away. The only thing I hear is the beating of your heart. And that's when they go to the D sus4 to the D. I can feel you washing over me. Suddenly I'm melting into you. And that's part 3, the chorus. So let's back up and just do part 2, the verse. So the second verse, the only difference is the D sus4 to the D instead of the D sus2 to D. That's the only thing I caught difference-wise between the first and second verse. Here's just the part 2 without saying anything. Right from the, I can feel the magic floating in the air. So this is the verse. And the only difference between the second verse and this one I just did is the end of this next verse. It goes, is the beating of your heart. Is the beating of your heart. So it's a D sus4 to the D instead of the D sus2 to the D. That's the only difference. So here we go, right for the chorus, part 3. I can feel you washing over me. Suddenly I'm melting. Nothing left to be. Baby, I want you just to be. Caught up in the touch, slow and steady rush. Caught up in the touch, slow and steady rush. Supposed to be. And then it goes, I can feel you breathe. So it's a walk down chord, C, G over B, and then A minor 7. And then after that she goes, just breathe. Does that twice, and then it starts the next verse. Here's the chorus chords. I can feel you breathe is a G. I can feel you breathe. It's washing over me is an A minor 7. Remember, that's a C chord above an A bass. And suddenly I'm melting into you is a C. Into you. D. Slow and steady. Let's see. Caught up in touch. Slow and steady rush. It's a G again. A minor 7. C. And D, and the third time it goes G, A minor 7, C, but then it comes down, G over B, A minor 7. I can feel you breathe. And then it goes through that part. So you know the chorus to part 3, the chorus. Let me just do it all the way through, and then I'll show you how she does it, like after that I can feel you breathe and then just breathe. So here's the timing of part 3, and I'll just do it without saying anything. And I can feel you breathe, right? I can feel you. That's when she goes, just breathe, and just breathe. So right at the end of the chorus, at the so twice it goes G, A minor 7, C, D. Second time, slow and steady rush, caught up in a third time G, A minor 7, C. Then it comes down to a G over B, A minor 7, D sus4. And then it goes, I can feel you breathe. And those chords, those 3 chords right after she goes, I can feel you breathe, is a C, G over B, and then A minor 7. So she goes, I can feel you breathe. Just breathe. And when she goes, just breathe, that's when it does 2 sets of G, A minor 7, C, and D. And then right after that is when it goes right back to the next verse. In a way, I know my heart is waking up. And then it gets to the goes through the second verse. I'm not going to repeat the chords. I just put verse 2, part 2 chords, verse chorus, part 3 chords. It does another chorus. Now this time I just wrote down, because they seemed like they did it. It didn't really repeat exactly, so I'm just going to take it from at the end of the second chorus, right from here, and I'll take you right to the end of the song from here. So I can feel you. The second chorus, so it's washing over me. Caught up in the C and then D, and then the third time G, A minor 7, C, and then. And then I can feel you breathe. Now it goes C, G over B, but instead of holding the A minor 7, it goes D after that. And then the same thing, just breathe, and then 2 sets of those same. Those chords, G, A minor 7. And if you notice, I'm just to make it not look the same. If you're a beginner and you want to just keep the C on both those chords, you could do a G the first time and then C here, because it's A minor 7's a C above an A, and then you're going to the C chord next anyway, so you could just keep it. So I could have did and just kept it the same, but I like to switch it up for whatever reason. I just did it this way. So it does that. It goes 2 sets of those G, A minor 7, C, and D. Okay, so then after all that, the second chorus, and it does the same. The only difference is it does that D instead of holding the A minor 7 like the first time around. And then, okay, let's keep going. So right down, Caught Up in the Touch. She's continuing the chorus. So Caught Up in a Touch, we're right back to those chorus chords. Caught up in a touch. Baby, isn't that the way it's supposed to be? And then it goes A minor 7, D sus 4, D, and then let's see, I can feel you breathe. C, G over B, A minor 7, and then D. Just breathe. But now the Just Breathe goes G, A minor 7, C. But then comes down to the G over B. And then right to finish the song, she goes, I can feel the magic floating in the air. Being with you gets me that way. And the end on that C add D. Breathe by Faith Hill. You guys have a great night, and I will see you guys all on the next one. See ya.